guys and welcome back to my channel. We haven't met before. My name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. So in today's video I am showing you how to create this look right here, playing with the Smashbox LA Lights palette, which looks like this. It's super pretty and it changes colour, and I had to play with it before, not in a video, just kind of for work a while ago, just to see what the shadows were like, and they were really pretty, and I wanted to do something a little bit different in today's video. So I left kind of like the lid empty and did this kind of really stretched out, blown out eye. So if you would like to see how I created this look, then please carry on watching. Before you do, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the absolute world. I'm uploading a lot more consistently than I have been recently, which is super exciting because I am now part-time. Whoop, 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 whoop. Anyway, let's just jump straight into the video. So I'm using this palette today, which is the Smashbox LA Cover Shots Eye Palette, which is really cool and it looks like this when you move it. This is a birthday present for one of my friends. Thank you very much. I'm very excited to play with this. I've already used this once just to kind of get a feel for the shadows. I think I know what look I'm gonna do, but if I just show you the palette right here we go. I'm trying to not blind you. There we go. Ooh. So it's all designed in little like 4 eye looks, which is quite cool. Personally, I would have preferred it if the palette was like all of these shades at the top and like switched over. I don't like this layout, but that's just me being picky. But the shadows are really pretty. So what I'm going to do is use the 3 bright shadows, of course, and I might incorporate some of the gold or like the shimmery colour here. We will see, but yeah, let's just carry on with the tutorial. So the first shade that I'm going to take is this dark purpley shade right here, but when you do pop it on the skin it looks a little bit more pink on the skin, but I'm going to pop this into the crease. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M506 brush, which is like a long tapered fluffy pencil brush, and I'm going to basically pop this into the crease of my eye and the outer corner in like literally like a V. Very gently buff that all the way in and out, just like a shape, and then leave the main part of the lid blank. So I'm just starting by buffing this into the crease of the eye and then pulling towards the tail of the brow, and then just put it back into the outer V. I'm just going to take that through the crease of the eye very gently. Still want this to be kind of defined. Next I'm going to take this blue in the palette right here, and I'm basically going to just go right underneath this kind of purpley colour, very detailed, and blend it out with a skinny blending brush, which is the Morphe M562 brush, which is teeny tiny. I'm basically just going to pop this right under that blue but not bring it all the way in. Hopefully this works. This isn't the look that I did with the palette when I played with it when I first got it, so hopefully this looks nice, but I'm just going to take that blue, just go right under the purpley pink shade, go across there. Oh, it's getting a bit messy, just a little bit. Oh, okay, that looks quite cool and like blown out. I forgot to mention, I've already done my brows. Anastasia Beverly Hills medium brow dip brow. Now I'm going to take this pink shade right here, which is next to the purple, on another one of these skinny blending brushes, and apply this just above the pink shade. This isn't actually like an eye shape that I've done before, so I'm very excited. Trying something new on SMASHBOX. You say? Don't know what I was trying to say there. Okay, I'm just going to blend this on top of the purple. It's almost like a corally pink. I'm now going to go back in with all the colours starting from the purple, just to re-intensify everything until I like how it looks, which is going to be pretty intense. Now I'm just going to pop a liner in the waterline. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Fishnet, which is their black eyeliner pencil. This is supposed to be amazing, so I'm very excited. But I'm going to pop this in the inner and upper waterline. I don't know what I'm going to put on this blank space just yet. Not too sure. I'm just going to start by taking the pinky corally shade and start by blending this on the inner section of the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with the purple on the middle kind of section, the lower lash line, but blending it all together though. Then I'm just going to finish the lower lash line off by going in with the blue shade. I'm just taking the little brush that has the purple on it to kind of like tie that bit together, but I will finish that off once I've done my foundation. So for the lid, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is like a shimmery champagne kind of colour. It's got a bit of a pink hue to it, but I'm going to pop it right in that blank space. It's not going to be very intense, it's just going to make the look tie together. I'm also going to pop that shade on my brow bone. I'm just going to take the brush that had the pink on it and use that to blend out the brow bone highlight. So I'm not going to put on a winged liner for this look, I kind of want the eyeshadow to do the talkings, but I'm just going to move straight on to curling my lashes. And then for mascara, I'm going to pop on this Revlon Volumizing mascara. I was going to pop on some super dramatic lashes as always, but I kind of felt like I wanted the eyeshadow to be the main focal point of this look. So I'm going to pop on the Eyeshadow number 170 Fluttery lashes, which are very, very, very light, perfect for everyday use. I don't know if you can see them. They are very like small and fluttery as the name suggests, but I think they will go nicely with this look, give it kind of like a butterfly kind of feel. So I'm going to pop these on off screen and I'll be right back. So my lashes are now on. I'm really liking the way this look is turning out. It's like super eye-opening because of the kind of gap in the centre, no, in the inner corner I mean, but then like really dramatic. I don't know, I'm feeling it. This is fun and a different eye shape for me. Next, to prime the skin, I'm going to take an old product. This is actually the MAC Strobe Cream. I want kind of like a dewier finish underneath my foundation and I just fancied using this. I haven't used this in ages. It doesn't have much left in it. I can actually see it. I've got this much left. This is in the shade Gold Light, which I believe is the like original one. I'm going to rub this all over my face as a nice base. Okay, that's definitely way too much, but hey ho. Just gonna rub this all over the skin. Then for foundation, to fit the Smashbox theme of this video, I'm going to take the Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 2.12 Light Neutral. I'm going to pop this all over the skin using a damp Real Techniques sponge. I want quite a full coverage, so I'm not being afraid to go in with a lot of product. That's what I like to do. Then I'm going to cream contour using my Bella Pierre Contour and Highlight Duo in the shade Dark Deep. I'm going to take the contouring side and contour my cheekbones. I'll go under my cheekbones. And then around the tops of my forehead. Down the side of my nose. Under my lip and under my jaw. Then I'm going to blend it out using this Smashbox Cream Cheek Brush. Then for concealer, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and pop it on the main highlighting points, which if you've watched my videos for a while, or most people's videos, it's on my chin, under my eyes, down my nose, middle of the forehead. Just to bring light to the face and also cover up any blemishes. And then I'm going to blend it out using my damp beauty sponge. Next, I'm going to take a cream blush. This is the Smashbox Blendable Lip and Cheek Colour Beverly Hills Blush. I've used this a few times and I really like it. It's kind of covered in foundation, but you can still get the colour off because I like to apply it straight from the stick. And dot that on my cheeks. and then blend it out with the Miracle Complexion sponge, just dabbing it into the skin. Then I'm going to use a cream highlight. This is the Smashbox Blendable Lip and Cheek Colour Hollywood and Highlight. And again, I'm just going to pop that on the tops of my cheekbones. And then blend it out with the Real Techniques sponge. I'm just going to use the side of the sponge. Then I'm going to set the highlight in place using a Sleek Makeup Solstice palette. This used to be my favourite thing ever. And I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette right here and use that to set my highlight. I'm taking it on my Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion brush and I'm going to go straight on top of that cream highlight. Next I'm going to take my Atmore Beauty Mineral Complexion Powder and use this to set my entire face. I'm going to avoid directly popping it on top of a highlight though. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and pat this into the skin. To lock that face into place, especially where we put so much like cream products on. I don't want it to move around too much. Next I'm going to contour my face using the Bella Pierre Contour and Highlight Palette, and I am going to take this shade right here, which is called Brûlée, under my cheekbones, around my forehead, everywhere you put that cream contour. And I'm just contouring my face using the BH Cosmetics No. 3 brush. Next I'm going to bronze up my face using my NYX matte bronzer in the shade Medium, just around the outer perimeters of my face and a little bit across my nose for a nice sun-kissed glow. For blush, I'm going to take this Primark blush. This is in the shade Taboo, which is a really good dupe for MAC Peaches. I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm going to set the face into place. I'm going to take my Primark matte setting spray. So while my face is still a little bit tacky from the setting spray, I'm just going to go in with a little bit more highlight just to really further intensify things. This is not a subtle look. This is intense and I like it. I'm also going to pop some of that highlight shade right in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm going to take the brush that had the blue on it and just use that to kind of diffuse and soften this outer edge here. Then I'm going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, so for the lips I'm going to start by lining them with MAC Spice lip liner. Then I'm going to take a lip primer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip primer, just to kind of prep my lips for that liquid lipstick. And then for lips, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Veronica liquid lipstick. And this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It was really fun playing with that eyeshadow palette and creating like a new eyeshadow kind of look that I haven't really done before. Like, I've experimented with so many different colour combinations, but this is a shape that I haven't really done where the lid is kind of empty. I really like it actually. It's very interesting and fun and blown out and creative. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I'm not going to pop on, wow. So to prime the skin, I'm actually going to take an old product. This is the MAC Strobe Cream and I've got eyeshadow all over it. Oh, got it in my eyebrow. Next I'm going to take my Atmore Beauty Mineral Beauty. Next I'm going to turned out, and it was fun. Let's look at the camera, Siobhan. Seeing me play with the Smashbox palette. I also had fun, oh my god, microwave, and I like it. Anyway, if you would